15 minutes shy of 10 o'clock, so that's usually where a bracket should be at this point.
Yeah, we're right.
So now we got MrRyanNess, who we saw earlier with the Richter versus Sexychu, but instead he's actually going Lucina this time around.
Yeah, and Lucina Wolf, kind of wondering why, but maybe just because of Shine. You know, you don't want to throw so many projectiles, not be Richter.
I understand why you really wouldn't want to go Belmonts in this matchup in particular, because Wolf is, again, a character that can kind of deal with projectile characters. Not necessarily with the speed, but because Shine has that reflector tool, and also because Laser can kind of provide a counterpoke projectile. So you really want something that is kind of more traditional, like a sword character or something like that. But
I don't know if he's coming out here.
Yeah. Uppies on those shields. That's give me some easy punishes. Oh, and
Gets the roll in.
I thought he was also going to get the F tilt as
yeah, it looked like it.
Back.
Just a little bit too far away. Good patience coming over from Sexychu already. Like, it's typical. It's not very typical to like see somebody being so like patient off the bat. You know, typically like they get punished and they go, oh, let me pull back. But no, he's doing pretty well just right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, when the game initially came out, Sexychu was a player, and I feel like after he kind of got off of that, originally in Smash 4 he was a Marcina main as well, so he kind of recognized the kind of the importance of patience in this game. So you see a lot of his neutral interactions. He's recognized that Wolf's kind of strongest if you just wait for your opponent to mess up and do something where you can get like a really strong punish.
Waits for the roll but doesn't get one, but he's not going to get punished for it.
Could have
been an F tilt, but you know what? You take your damage, you know? Because you're still in an advantageous position here, so there's no sense in like beating yourself up over it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, in the heat of a moment like that, it's kind of hard to react to an unexpected like option like that. Right. Very few people are expecting a jump up counter.
And especially in like a game where there's so many moves that like you can just throw them out immediately. Just act like that. But yeah, kind of really being tricky with his movement, not sticking onto Lucina's shield. It's something I see people do a lot. They hop right.
And I also love that he's whipping moves to kind of get his parry timings down on the landing areas. I think that's really, really important in this matchup. Parries is something that definitely blows up Swordy's offense a lot. So if you can find a way to get that timing consistent, you're going to make them think twice before they try the landing area.
And that laser off stage is super important here because you can see Sexychu use it, and that if he does like throw it out off stage, Lucina only can only air dodge or go below it. So if it's at a point where Lucina can no longer fastball, she has to eat the laser because it's transcendental. You can't interact with it. Good side B timing.
There. Cross up on the forward air. Oh, he wanted that roll read in, and he had the right idea. He was positioned correctly and everything, but just
almost even outspaced Lucina's web attack. It's kind of nuts, but really good spacing. I love the way he's recovering here.
Oh, yeah.
Up throw, that's not going to do it just yet. Got nerfed from last game, so.
You're not going to be seeing that up until right around
174 fresh, probably, give or take. Because he was close there. But that's with rage. Because you almost never don't have rage.
Once again, more on the parry. Nobody jumps in for free.
Right, and but what we're missing on Sexychu's play that like kept it so even before is that he's landing on shield a lot now.
Yeah.
I think he caught himself with it there. He was jumping in and then jumped back out. Got a good bait. This is still really doable. MrRyanNess's ledge trapping has been great so far.
All right, for the forward air out of shield, that's not really that good of a punish at that kind of spacing. Now, MrRyanNess playing the smart game.
Just keep him on the ledge. Don't stop. Don't let up.
And he's got the perfect spacing. He knows exactly where to position Lucina to get the most of that range, but now Sexychu's back on stage.
Got a little antsy, let him get back on, but not going to matter this time. Slides off the platform, gets the back air, and seals that game. Hi guys, we're back. How you doing?
You'll never defeat me.
Now we're gone again.
They got to see my Amuro shirt again.
I don't know what that means, because I'm 19 and I'm a child.
You should watch Mobile Suit Gundam.
All right, that works.
It is a good show.
So many people are just like, Terry and Smash. I'm like, I'm 19. Who is that?
See, like, That was like the one other arcade machine that was in. So like that's how I got exposed to video games. Is that I went to my mom with this laundromat that we always go to locally, and they always had 2 arcade machines there. They had Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition.
Okay.
And they had a Neo Geo multi-cabinet with Metal Slug and King of Fighters on it.
Oh. Anyway, short intermission. Back to the match.
3, 2,
Same stage.
Yep, let's see if the adaptation comes in from Sexychu's end. He was already super patient and neutral, and I think now he's realizing if I am going to be in disadvantage here, where it's going to be on the ledge, so we're probably going to avoid that in this.
It's not like you can go on a stage without ledges, you know.
Oh, the scores are wrong? Oh, yeah, the scores are
Oh, the scores are wrong.
Yeah, the scores are wrong.
Yeah. RyanNess won the last game.
Good up smash to the anti-air.
Yeah, low profiles really well.
One thing I think I like about Sexychu's Wolf game, and also think it's a little bit of a detriment, is that anytime that he has an opportunity to struggle, he doesn't really push his luck. He plays it really, really conservative. He always usually gets one guaranteed call-up, but doesn't really kind of fight for position to keep on.
So I kind of like that in this matchup, just because Wolf without a double jump is dead in the water versus Lucina.
Yeah.
Like, you're just kind of trapped. What do you do? Spacing for an up tilt. He backed up a little bit too far, which kind of gave it away, but Smash gonna do it.
That was a good anti-air.
Yeah, kind of noticing that RyanNess really isn't getting anything started unless he jumps first, which is kind of like a bane of the swordy. It's hard to get a long string started as a swordy unless you're in the air. So if you're a character with good anti-airs, now might be the time to use them.
Air dodging back onto the platform right into the up tilt.
Up tilt won't kill though for another 30%.
Oh, nope. There.
Patience.
Again, lots of patience. Not afraid to stay in shield. That's something that you don't really see a whole lot of Wolves do. Like, this is definitely kind of going against a lot of playstyles. Normally, Wolf, if they have the advantage, they're going to keep pressing it. They're going to keep trying to get the opponents, getting that at close quarters. Sexychu, he plays very, very patient. I like the style.
But you gotta be careful getting up off the ledge against Lucina. RyanNess gonna get that forward air, seal that stock.
2 forward airs. Trying to on the way down, up tilt. Being honest.
Good one back there, just sneak in there.
Trade, working out in his favor, gets the back of the down smash.
I'd like to see him just shield grab more. That was a good spot dodge instead of throwing up shield because it would have broken. And I like the spacing he's playing it. So like, it's really difficult for Lucina if you are low to the ground and behind her. It just makes it really hard to get in. Because like Bear comes out, but like you have to rise while you do it. Kind of frustrating to deal with.
Also a bit of a call because he's kind of recognizing that in that kind of neutral interaction when there's high center stage, he's noticing that MrRyanNess is hopping just a little bit too much. And anytime that he's in the area, he's coming down with a little bit more of the more high commitment, laggy options like falling up there or something like that. So he's capitalizing with that up smash as that great anti-air.
Goes for the first hit in air into F smash conversion, but not going to get it because that's just going to sit and shield. Patience is kind of the name of this game, you know? I haven't seen Sexychu zone break really hard with like, so I don't know what he's doing with that. I don't understand why he's countering there at all. I know like you can poke above the ledge, but like, I don't know if it's really, that's the time where he's going to do it.
All right, back air's going to close it out. Still has a percent lead, so as long as he plays his cards right, he can force game 3.
Now we're seeing a lot more shield grabs going out from both of them, actually. Catches the spot dodge. They probably had an air dodge down there. That would have killed.
Coming out. Good back air.
All right, jump up. So see the laser? Dead in the water.
The advantage. That's right. That's come back
gonna
out center
do it.
stage. And up smash, that's going to close it out. And we're going to game 3.
I really like the adaptation we saw from Sexychu, where he's kind of sticking more grounded, and he's not burning his double jump quite like he was game 1.
Oh yeah, he's definitely staying on the pace and making sure that he's not like forcing his hand in neutral.
Right.
Like he recognizes that he's been very solid on the ground, and if MrRyanNess is jumping too much, he's just got to stick to his anti-airs. Like that was that's what was missing from the
He's
first
got
game.
one of the best anti-airs in the game. We're going to FD. So the bans were Lilat and Battlefield, it looks like?
Yeah, I would imagine that, like, I mean, obviously you don't want to take Lucina to triplets.
All right, are we going Richter? I see him hovering over it. We're going Richter.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Totally different matchup. I have zero expertise here.
So I know a little bit of Richter.
So I'm just wondering, why didn't he go Richter in the first place? And if his reason for not going it before was projectiles versus shine, why would you pick a object-oriented, like a projectile-oriented stage like FD against the shine? Could it be out of shield?
Well, I think the one reason is because you've got lots of room to kind of play. Just in this case, you're going to be wanting to play kind of FDC fundamentals. You're going to be wanting to throw out those projectiles, and you're going to want your opponent to come to you and kind of play that game. Where if he starts to jump, you've got your air options, and of course you got the ledge trapping. I mean, he's demonstrated in the past 2 games.
Great ledge trapping.
Very, very good ledge trapping, and I feel like this Richter is where that kind of prowess comes from.
Right. But one thing that's not going to work as well anymore is, oh wow, that went really far.
Just can't keep falling into these
There you
axes.
go.
There you go. Finally gets a reflector on one of them. Saw the down smash coming. Able to get back on stage.
That's going to kill. Yeah.
And that's
Great awareness to get in between the stage and Richter. Cut off his last escape out. You're at that percent where F-tilt's going to kill, so probably what we're going to see here. Pretty even stuff so far.
I was a little bit off on the execution of that grab. After that, slowed down on the...
Everyone is trading the bottle. It's very horrifying.
It is... When holy water becomes the hot potato, that is a very, very terrifying
But
thing.
it's one thing to that was wild. It's one thing to scramble with moves that you know what they do. It's another thing to scramble when you think that you're going to know what you're going to do, and then there's just a holy water in your hand, and you're like, oh lord. It's for kind of a soft punish, honestly.
I mean, I like it. It's simple punish. Doesn't push yourself too far.
Yeah, I like how he's just playing very patient. Misses his shine there. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant to do. Good nair out of shield.
That is the thing. That falling nair, it's definitely not safe. It's safe if you space it properly, but if you land pretty much right next to the opponent, it is going to be a punish.
Good awareness of how much invincibility he would have. Down smash, not going to take it. Can't get in between for that time. I kind of like... Oh my goodness. Goes for another down air. Kind of scary. Very scary. Oh, and another anti-air with that up smash. That sucks. He went from so far. What a great grab range, too. Oh my goodness. And now this is kind of where... this is where I don't like the Richter thing, because now you're down. You've got projectiles to come back with. I get that a moment longer would have killed.
Absolutely ended his entire career.
And this is looking real rough for RyanNess.
Yeah. All it's going to take is one good edge guard now. He's back on ledge. It's back to center stage. So how long is he going to stay there?
Oh, good read on the double jump.
Ledge
trap starting. Here we go.
Do it.
This is still super doable. One good ledge trap is all it takes. Richter can kill super early with that F smash. Dash attack.
That trade not working out in his favor. The down air off of Wolf. If that bounced him up in the wrong angle, that could have been very dangerous for Sexychu.
Oh, no jump. Very important. Gets out. Loses positioning. Can't get nervous here.
Oh, that
was
could
it.
have been it.
So much patience being expressed by MrRyanNess right now.
Oh, the second in the down. Oh, there it is.
He does it twice.
Oh my god.
Seals it out. Good stuff to Sexychu to seal that game out. Looking really tense right there at the end, but he's going to clutch through.
That was so heart-stopping right there. The first F tilt not connected.